new year with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent. And taking a broader look here, Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there.
All right, thanks, Allie. Oh, here we are, January 1st. Grant, do players who are struggling ever feel like the new year symbolizes a fresh start?
No. The new year is definitely an exciting time to celebrate, as we all do. But I think that doesn't come around until maybe the All-Star break, which is a little bit past the halfway point. And really, at that point, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Jackson out there with Norman Powell. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson on the wing. Back to Powell. Lots of room. And he knocks the jumper down.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. The kick to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. George left side. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And that was good.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Simmons against Jackson. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. Kevin Durant.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Oh, George with a steal. Powell passes to George. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Irving. Harris has got 5 points.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Irving. Here he goes. The 15-footer. Simmons, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Powell finds Leonard. Jackson outside. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. Paul George on top. Ben Simmons is second.
These two are a problem for opposing offenses. Quick, active hands. It counts on your mistakes.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge.
Make some noise, fans.
Here's Kennard. He drops it from range.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Simmons, guarded closely. Yep, count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Takes one from 10 feet. That one a little long. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Out to Harris. Durant, the pass to Simmons. With the fadeaway. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Clippers shooting about 43% since tip-off. Pass to Zubac. Here's Batum. Zubac with a screen on Harris. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Zubac. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Zubac with a screen on Irving. The drive by Mann. And the basket is good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Drives to the hoop. Simmons, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin comes in for Durant, and it's Curry in for Harris.
7. Curry.
Here's Simmons. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Mann. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Bang. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball.
This league is not one-on-one defense, you know.
Well, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Norman Powell, then it's Jackson, and it's George in at the 3. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Durant against Leonard. Durant, the pass to Harris. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers trail.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Leonard can't get it to go. And the Nets shooting only 42%. Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And the Nets making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Leonard passes to George. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nets with the lead.
He didn't have his feet planted.
His first foul. Team 7.
Up top, Durant. George defending. Jackson against Irving. Here's Durant.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over. He blocks shots. He's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Durant against Leonard. Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Curry, he's checked in for Aldridge. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Man in for Jackson.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Irving, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Brad.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Up top, Durant. George defending. Harris on the wing. Clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Drummond. Zubats with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. He launches a 3. Kennard can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. From deep. Durant against Kennard. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Man. He's guarded by Irving. Man misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Durant, the pass to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George drives in. Good on the 13-footer.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubats. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Claxton in for Kevin Durant. And the Clippers making a change here.
So fun on a nightly basis to tune in and watch Kyrie Irving play. And he's got the basketball in his hands. There's some wizardry that's going to happen, and you appreciate the way he handles the ball.
Here's Batum. Zubats, screen. Right wing. 1 second left. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Brooklyn Nets.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this lead.
And the next order of business, seeing which players are in the running for a spot in this season's dunk contest.
Always love looking ahead to the dunk contest, talking about the candidates. We've had so many special moments in this event over the years.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Clippers shooting only 23% so far. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Grant.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Well, possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Here's Simmons. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Irving. Back to Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Kevin Durant on top.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Here's Leonard.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
So the Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. The Clippers trail.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Give him a hand.
Leonard outside.
Brooklyn Nets.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And he recovers it. Fades away. And again, no good by the Clippers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his 2nd.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Pass to Drummond. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. So for the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Paul George. Kennard comes in for Powell. And it's man in for Jackson.
You just can't overstate how big and monstrous Andre Drummond is on the inside. Teams are just not equipped to handle that kind of size, power, and athleticism.
Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 11 points.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. Clock at 4. Here's man. And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Nets now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Simmons finds Durant. Now here's Irving. A minute 9 left in the third. Timeout called. Brooklyn and KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Kennard. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Fader on the way. Claxton with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Kept alive. Simmons, the pass to Griffin. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Jackson, he's checked in for man.
Reggie Jackson.
26 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Jackson down low. Simmons defending.
His first foul. Third team foul.
Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
Clippers ball.
12 seconds left in the third.
Brooklyn foul. Ben Simmons. That's his second personal. Fourth team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. It's intercepted. Here's Batum. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
It's the fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Clippers shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. So, on the floor for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Jackson out there with Norman Powell. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Leonard outside. Over Irving. Leonard's shot's good.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Durant drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
He does so many different things on the court. Durant practically forcing the defender to foul him on that drive.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
The kick to Durant. Back to Simmons. Now Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Harris. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team second.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, denied by Durant. And here's Simmons to the paint. Durant, pass to Drummond. Powell against Irving. Back to Simmons. For 3, Durant sinks it from distance. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Leonard against Durant. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Durant, pass to Irving. Back to Durant. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Irving against Powell. Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to George. Here's Hartenstein. Drummond defending. Powell outside. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving, the pass to Simmons. The shake. And he lays it in. And the Nets lead by 12.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Here's Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Harris on the wing. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
Leonard against Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. Leonard against Durant. 6 to shoot. Deflected by Drummond.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. They swipe it. Here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. It falls. So we see the Nets get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Ben.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night.
How we stay at my neighbor. Solid.